Hi, friends. We're back. This time it's Satisfactory 1.2. But, like, also, we've already been playing Satisfactory 1.2, like, for, like, a month. It just doesn't say experimental build anymore because we're not in experimental anymore. Yay. Yay. So that's really good. I did get a really pretty new screenshot for our thumbnail. This was from this morning in game. I don't know how much of my factory you've all seen. I've been playing without you. I've been playing without you a little bit. Did you see this? Did you see all of this? I don't think you did, because Pinoy Boy's saying, whoa, now that's a proper looking factory. Yeah, I don't think you saw this. I built stuff. I built walls. For the first time, I built walls. But not everywhere. This factory is still out on the ground. That's still out on the ground. But I built a factory wall around over here. And I think it looks really good. And I tried to leave clear walls, clear floors, anywhere where I thought it would look cool to like see underneath. So we have a little bit of clear ground here over the water. Mini-orama protected me while I swam to the blue slug that was out in that water. Do you remember that every time we played, there was a blue slug in the water here and I would never go get it? Do you remember that? Because I was afraid of the water? Yeah, I had my 4-year-old sit on my lap and protect me. And apparently, when I am holding my child, I am a lot less scared of things. I don't know what that is. But I wasn't scared. He protected me and I went and I got it. So, I love that slug. When I build here, I like to leave it as a good luck charm. Oh, I should have left it. I didn't realize it was our good luck charm. Okay. So, what did I do? This is all weird. Just ignore this. This part's just a little weird. Okay? It's just a little weird. But this is my power plant. It looks kind of cool, I think. Like I said, I put glass where there's water. So, like, where I thought it would look cool to see the water and stuff, I put glass. And I think it's really neat. There's rushing water through the power plant here, right? Like, that's cool. Ooh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, I like it. But I only did it there because it is more expensive than the other materials. It is more expensive than the regular floor. What is wrong with you? Did you run out of power? Yes, you did. Bye. Go have fun. So, this is where I do Caterium. And we have AI limiters being produced here for lots of tickets, although not really that many AI limiters. So that's what the truck is bringing. It's bringing copper sheets. I do have a plant over that way. My plant that is over that way is my black powder plant. All the way up here, we have a black powder plant. And with my black powder plant, I have now started crafting nukes. So I now have 50 Nobelisks in Dimensional Depot and 13 more in my pockets. And I'm going to hit the wall. Perfect. Kitties. All right, hit by the truck. This is a little wildlife reserve that's in the middle of my factory. There was a bean in there, but the bean got out. But I kind of like it. It's kind of like a little area that's like nature and pretty. And you can enjoy it like a courtyard from the power plant or from over here. And then if we go up this way, this is where all my steel production's happening. And more weird janky floors. Because this thing comes up through there. So there had to be a hole for that. You need to project confidence to the childling. Exactly, Tigger. So, like, there was no doubt that I was not scared because he was on my lap. I don't know. It was like a thing. And I was just like, you know what? He's here. I'm going to go do this because I'm not scared now. Anyway, so this is kind of cool, right? Like, this is, like, inside now. A steel factory. And over here is just so cool looking that I just had to do a full glass wall. Because we got water flowing and I don't know. We got to enjoy it, right? And then over here, we have there's water under the floor again. So I did glass. And then here are the waterfalls. So obviously this whole wall had to be window because waterfalls. And I have a couple doors if I need them. Because over there is copper. Which looks a little different than it used to. Mostly in that there's like a little bit of a glass ceiling. And that we're making, over here we're making stators. Stators? Stators. And over here, oh. There was something under there that's not there anymore. Over here, we're making our motors. I wanted to upload one of those to the Dimensional Depot. Okay, there we go. Motors. And right here is where the nukes are being made. And it's totally the best way to do it because as you can see, I have stuff being fed into the nukes, clearly. It's connected to the entire factory, as you can see. Very efficient. It's not connected to anything. I was manually feeding it. It's not. It's just a thing I do. I know, but it would have been nice if I did the thing, you know? So, looks kind of cool. There's some weird stuff with my build, like this. And this. I don't know. But that's the way it looks. I might not be changing it. This is for biomass. So I do have the jetpack. But I only have the jetpack with solid biofuel. So I've heard that that's the least efficient version of the jetpack. So I've been trying not to use it that much. Yeah, like, look at this. What is this? Like, what do you do about that? What is this wall right here? We just ignore it. You can't see it when you're up here, so it's fine. Right? Right. Rotors rotate, stators stay put. Stator. Thanks, Plausible Chronicle. So it's a stator. Stator. Like state or stator. Stator. Okay. So how do you make rubber? I think you make oil first. Produced in a refinery. Do I have a refinery? I think I might have all of this because it's power, right? Or oil, right? Refines fluid and or solid parts into other parts. Encase beams and copper sheets. Do I have both of those in... Yeah. In my dimensional depot. I do. Can I use the nukes from storage? Yeah, I would have to take them, but I could definitely use them from storage. Okay. Okay. I have no plates, rods, or like copper stuff in my pockets. We could fix that. Whee! This way. Okay. Okay. I probably don't need them, but I want them. Taters? Mmm, taters. Jane, how you doing, Jane? Good to see you. Oh, got stuck. Okay, that is so many reinforced plates. What am I doing with all this stuff? You know? What do I do with all of it? I guess I go build more factories. Okay, why do I have a bunch of SAM fluctuators in my pocket? Do I need SAM fluctuators in the pocket? Rubber, unlike real life, comes from oil. Oh, boombox. Yeah, isn't that interesting? That's interesting. I could put this rubber in. Okay, yeah, let's... I do have one Mercer sphere. Do I have a dimensional depot at the black powder plant? I think I do, because look. I bet you I do. Yep, I totally do. See? So what I did was instead of shipping stuff back here... I have it fed into a dimensional depot and then just can like pull stuff out of it. Synthetic rubbers from oil. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's put the rubber in here then. I know, I'm all over the place. It's because it's... I have a long way to go for phase 3, I mean. I've never done oil before. So we're starting to enter into unknown worlds for me. Which is good. It's good. It just means that I'm a little bit less, like... a little bit less aware of what to do next kind of thing. That said, we can get organized and go find crude oil and go from there, right? So, we're gonna turn leaves into biofuel. This is about as far as you ever got alone? Yeah, Jay. I mean, like, this feels pretty far, and I can imagine that it's easy to fizzle out around this point because I don't have to do this. I just remembered. It's fairly easy, I would imagine, to fizzle out at this point just because you are kind of like, you know, you put a lot of time into getting here. But then, like, for example, I look at my factories and I'm like... There are things that are really inefficient about what's going on, and it could be easy to, like, give up right now. I don't want to, right? But I could see it. Yeah, I think that's cool. Having the water, like, running underneath it, I think that's cool. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We're going to maybe drop, like, a couple more things off here to just free up a little bit more inventory space. Okay. I also have quartz and silica set up with a dimensional depot, so I'm going to throw a little bit of that in. Medicinal inhaler. All right, let's see about the nobelisks. Just don't crash down. Thank you. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, so there goes all the black powder from my pockets. But again, we could grab some from the dimensional depot if we needed to. I feel like we might be okay to go work on oil. I did search, and I think there was oil. Somewhere. I guess I could just search again. I thought there was oil somewhere near my black powder plant. None? Really? Oh. Oh, it's so far away. That's oil. That's not that bad. There was other oil up here. There it is. Okay, so our options are up here, closer to our black powder plant, but not really that close to our black powder plant. To be clear, it's about as close to our black powder plant as we are to this other one. Yours is pretty. I make spaghetti. Yeah, okay, so, like, mine looks cool, but it's also spaghetti. Like, some people, some of our friends included, are, like, very good at lining things up and making things very pretty. And mine are, like, not even close. Right, Jay? Except for the bit of water, it'd be easier to drive down here. I think this one's going to be easier. We could make a bridge. Let's make a bridge. I'm a big spaghetti chef myself. Love a good spaghetti. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Worst case scenario, we start the process now and finish it later when we understand things better. Oh, also, by the way, I, like, kind of built it, so now I can't get around over here anymore. It's great. We didn't visit our dogs. Should we visit our dogs? Probably. Doggos. Ah. Forgot how jumpy I am. Hello, doggos. Chaos Lobster, you brought me staters. Tex, you brought me Caterium wire. Shiny. Tree, you brought me plates. Thanks, Tree, for the plates. Pinoy Boy, fancier plates. Reinforced plates. Maeve has brought me nukes. Meek has brought me biofuel, and that's Chaos Lobster again. Is that all of them? I think that might be all of them. Y'all are cute. Okay, bye. While we're here. Oops. I apparently have too much stuff. That's fine. Do we run back real quick? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run back. But I'm going to run back to the doghouse. Because I have a storage container in here for when they give me too much stuff. So we're going to put some of the junk we don't want from them in here. And some of the not junk in here. Nice. All right, now I got some space, just in case. Did I want all that concrete? Why is the music so epic? All right, fine. Fine. I'll take some of it. Fine. Fine. What happened with the soundtrack? Why are we so epic? Game, why are we so epic right now? I ran into a rock. Bean! Okay, bye. Wait. I want to go down. Should I go through the secret tunnel? Or around? I might go around. I think we're gonna go around. I've gone around this way before. It's where I found like 4 of our dogs. I can show you where you can find 4 dogs if you want, chat. Ooh. Bean, you might want to move. I just got nukes. Bean? Bean? I don't remember how to do this. Oh, I don't have to equip it. I just equip the thrower. Okay, so how do I throw? Right? No? Left. Good thing I can't throw it, explode it in my hand. Purple rocks. That's not that exciting. Okay. Do we want the purple rocks? I don't even know if we want the purple rocks. Hi. Nice to see you. How you doing? What's up there? Is that a Mercer sphere? Or a slug? Okay, so I want to go this way. Excuse me. Oh, a little bit of a jump. I think that the area was right here. Somewhere. I marked it on the map. Oh, up here. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I destroyed it! Ugh, I hate when I do that. Okay, so right here. If you go up there, that's where the doggos are. Chat. If you want the doggos, this is where they are. They're in here. It's a doggo haven. There's like 5 hatches. And then there's doggos. Okay? Okay. Is that a crash? I might have to go over there. I'm not sure where I'm going. It's definitely over there. All right, we're building a bridge, y'all. We're building a bridge. Okay. I'm gonna go up 3. Not what I meant to hit.
Best truck at the party. Everyone wants to go for a ride.
Everyone wants to go for a ride. Hi, pal. I see a hatch over there. And a blue slug. Blue slug and a hatch. Hatcher. Calling it by the wrong name. Two might be good if we want to get down. All right. I'm running back for our car. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to use my jetpack. All right. Bringing our car over now. We're exploring unknown lands because we need oil. Because we need rubber. We need all of it. I need it, chat. I need it. In fact, I'm so obsessed with this game. Pixie! How you doing, Pixie? What's Pixie say? The cave with all the doggo nests has tons of goodies that are great early on. Yes. I believe it. Is this Caterium? It is. I'm just going to mine it to get it out of my way. I assume that this is not a node. It is not. Is that the oil? Sparkly, sparkly oil? Ooh. Ah. I like that you could just barely make out our space elevator over there. That's kind of cool. I wonder if we should go down. Should we go down or should we build the factory up here? Because it is a little hilly. It could be nice to just build up a little. You know what? Yeah. I restarted with 1.2 to utilize the new settings. If anyone does not know, with 1.2 they do allow you to the retaliate was already in the game, the retaliate only. But with 1. Doggo. I don't need him. I don't need him. But I want him. Cost multipliers. I have reduced my costs to 0.75, the original costs, and also my power is 0.75, the original power requirements. So I've made the game easier for myself in a few different ways. And the main reason is because I honestly wasn't sure I would ever beat the game with the base settings. So, you'll notice here, big scary monster is not coming after me.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
It's wild. Just standing right next to this thing right now. And I'm pretty sure if I attack it, it also doesn't retaliate. But I feel like it should retaliate because that's what the settings are set to. So I don't really attack them unless I'm prepared to take on the whole fight because the settings. Settings aren't working the way they're supposed to. So I'm gonna play nice, you know? Pretend like they are working. Pet the monster. Power slug farm. Here? I mean, it does seem like there's a lot of creatures walking around. It's interesting. Now, how do we consume? Oh. Consume? Okay, but the problem is I didn't bring power. So we could set it up. It's not going to do much. Also, I'm going to have to bring the oil up. They didn't mention fixing anything. It's the same as the last experimental boat, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah, as far as we are aware, just said the same thing. That they didn't actually change the build from experimental. Here's what we could do. We could try to get a doggo, walk a doggo back home, and while we walk the doggo back home, we build power lines. There was a doggo here, wasn't there? I mean, there was a doggo. Question is where is the doggo now? Black gold, Texas tea. Next thing you know, old Ilana is a millionaire, and folks said move away from there. So they moved to Beverly. Oh. I don't know that song. But, yeah. Ilana is trying to become a oil baron, but in Satisfactory. The only place where I would want to be an oil baron. Doggo? Doggo. Doggo. Does anyone see it? Hi. Hey. Hi. Hello. No. No. Don't run away. No. Shh. Be very quiet. Oh, don't scare it off, Ilana. Shh. 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 Come eat it. Come eat it. Come eat it. No, 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 no! Heck. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Mr. Doggo? Mr. Doggo? You're mine now. Ha ha! Yes. You shall be my friend. Now walk with me all the way home. While we build... Oh, boy. While we build things. Okay, doggo. Let's open a name queue. It's the Beverly Hillbillies theme song. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, it's been like a really long time. That's fun though. All right, let's name this doggo. Exclamation join is the name queue for the doggo. Okay, so while we do that, because I'm gonna have to walk doggo home, we're gonna build power lines and just make sure doggo's following the whole time. Because I can't drive the doggo home. Doggo! Hey, follow me. Come on. Come on. Don't get lost. We got a long walk home. Flop beard, I love it. I love it. Flop eared, sorry. That's good too. Also love that. You know, I wonder. I wonder if it's faster to walk doggo this way. It might be. Let's walk that way. It's probably faster to connect power that way for sure. You coming? Okay. Cute. Cute floppy ears. Come on. I know. I'm disturbing your slumber. I think I can get through here. I might be wrong. I think I can. Doggo. Hey. Hey, come on. Come on. I'm ready. I don't know. I've always gone along the beach. I think I can. We're gonna find out. Simple Potato, enjoy your lurky lurks. Thank you for lurking. What
The
is
Berry Army
what is this
shall bring
place?
reckoning to all who oppose us. Wahahaha.
I don't know if this is right. Berry Army? Reckoning? Those who oppose us? Ah. This is definitely a cave. But is my coal somewhere on the other side of this cave? I don't know. I feel like it might be. There's another dog. What if we get more dogs? This is a crash site. Where was that dog? You. I have to get a little closer. Two dogs! Okay, doggos, stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again. Is that a helmet? I found a helmet. I don't have my car. So... where's the rest of this crash site? I think that's weird. I find that very strange. I think we gotta go that way. Doggos, do you want to just build a path there, maybe? What if we just build a route and just walk across our own path? Does that sound good? Will you follow me if I do that? Okay. Now, power. We gotta keep doing power, too. Power forever. This might be a mistake. I might not be going the direction I want to go. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. How could this be wrong when it feels so right? Huh? I got two doggos to name. Exclamation join. Put your names in the name queue. Should I take a break? I hear kitties. Hello, kitty cat. In the sky above me. It's pretty. All right, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Look at all the pips. We could literally be eating pips if we had no hearts. Sweep, high priority. Don't let the critters eat it. No, they're coming for our food. Kill them.
I do think we might have to hunt some more adorable animals. And I know we don't love to hear that. Pygmies become a child with their little tiny head.
Why is their head so small?
No!
Can we undo?
It is a good day to die.
I'm so sorry, FG. Oh my gosh, I did not know that they would have to deconstruct this. Oh my gosh. Wait, they don't! You just can't get out because there's... Oh my gosh, it's this. It's this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, wait. No, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Ren. No, cancel. Go. No, Schmuckle. Run. Schmuckle. What are you doing? Schmuggle's dead. I think Schmuggle's dead. Go! Go, 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 go! Ah! Ah!
All right, Fairy Army. How we doing? I did update our Discord command. Did I do this? I thought I did. Maybe it ignores me. It should be updated to Berry Cord now. I guess it ignores me. So if anyone wants to join our Discord, that is the command. I have heard that it's a good thing to do. So that's what we're doing. Wibbles, thank you. Pixie. Appreciate you. So we're going over to where there's sunshine over there because I believe that there's a chance that that is where my coal is. And I'm building a path because otherwise it would not be very straight. What is that? Is that anything? Huh. That might be problematic. Let's try going down here. Into the hole. Okay, and then we'll send the power all the way down there by that hatcher. We'll bring our doggos. I don't think this is where my coal is. But we're about to find out what is there. Yeah, this is not where my coal is. All right. Well, it's fine. It's just not where my coal is. I don't have any space for it, of course. Okay, so we just came out around to the other side. Hi, can you follow me back up? We gotta go get your brother friend. I think they're up here. Okay, so no luck there. I love that I, like, didn't question the fact that Squid, who's played the heck out of this game way more than I have, was like, I don't know. I've never gone that way. There probably isn't a way that way. And I was like, nah, I'm sure there is. I know everything. Is that another dog? There's another dog. I don't have any pale berries for you. Here, take this. Dog? I heard you. I saw you. Okay, now I've collected 3 dogs. We're nowhere near home. But we have 3 dogs to walk home. So, why don't we walk back slowly The direction we know works. We'll remove the power poles because I don't think they're serving any function. But I'm going to keep that path. In case I ever want to drive through here, I'll have a way to drive through. Tigger with Easy Breezy, Pixie, Anise, Camdow, Squid, Ninja Scene, and Pinoy Boy. Congratulations on your successful heisting. Now put your names in the name queue. Total Eclipse, hi! I just found 3 doggos! Forget oil production. We got completely distracted by doggos. Welcome in, Raiders. How is 1.2? Are you enjoying it? I assume you are because you're one of the, big legends in the category. I've been having so much fun getting back into it with the 1.2 update. We did a bunch of experimental 1.2. So we've already been playing this update for a bit, and I used the new settings to kind of make the game a little bit easier with the cost multipliers. So I'm very excited to be caught back up to working on phase 3 and, unlocking new things.
A tier 1 subscription to Total's Eclipse.
MJ, thank you so much for sniping our amazing raider with the gifty sub. I appreciate that very much. I'm sure they do too. Too kind, but enjoying it. Playing about with trucks. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, so this was my first... what have I done for a first in this playthrough? This is my first time with the jetpack. Like, I did not get very far with my playthrough in 1.0. It was the first time I played it. But I had so much fun and I got pretty obsessed, and I don't know. The game is really good, which I know you know. Everyone, if you do not know Total Eclipse, they're definitely a legend when it comes to Satisfactory content. They've been creating a lot of content in the game for years now. So if you're not familiar, please make sure you go give them a follow. Absolutely, MJ. I am not obsessed. I am. I don't know why that didn't work. Maybe it's on a slight cooldown. It's going so well. So we did do a couple of dev keys to start out the stream, which was nice. A little bit chill vibes, let's say. And I couldn't resist getting back into Satisfactory, though, because I've been playing a little on and off stream. And I've made some nice progress with building up factory walls and decorating a little bit. And we've also just gotten... Well, my inventory is very full, but we just unlocked oil production, and I've never done it before in the game. So I'm very excited for all the potential that will unlock. But then I got distracted by the 3 doggos, so... of course, at the end of a long stream, you may need to go do some post-stream self-care. I super support you doing that here. We definitely promote you taking good care of yourself because we do stream long periods of time. I plan on continuing going for several hours, so if you need a quick little break, you can definitely take one and still make it back for lots of content, right? SFS, how you doing? Edna, how's it going? Welcome in, all the lovely raiders. D3X7, how you doing? I've been Eclipse. I'm happy to be so. Queen Crab, how you doing? Lots of first-time chatters. It's lovely to have you. I do play a lot of complex management games and automation games. Generally, thank you for the follow. Generally speaking, it kind of started from the colony management standpoint. So I have streamed over 2,000 hours in RimWorld. You might know RimWorld. I know RimWorld. I've played a lot of RimWorld. In fact, it's the game that got me started in streaming. But these days, I'm definitely more of a variety streamer. And there's lots of really awesome management and automation games to get nerdy about. So lots of Satisfactory lately. I also play a fair bit of Oxygen Not Included. We haven't seen as much RimWorld lately. There's just too many good games. Too many good games. Yes, go have dinner. Absolutely. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate you. Yeah, May 5th. Oh, boy. Okay, so my inventory's full, but I have 3 doggos. And one of them could be named after you if you do exclamation join. You can also put a name of your choosing after the word join. We're going to walk them home.
This is how important doggos are. I'm also set to retaliate only. So this is my buddy. I don't think the retaliate really works, to be honest. It doesn't really work. They're not retaliating. So that is where we're going to be doing oil. I did the desert start. It's my first and only time playing the desert start because, as I indicated, I only played once before. Newer to Satisfactory. In fact, when Total Eclipse and I go back quite a ways, and I had never played it back then when I met them. So it's kind of funny. We have power over here. Let's work on the power poles while we're bringing the dogs home. Because I think that would be really good to do since we're going to be running them home and it's a long way. Will they keep up with me running? Nope. Hey. Come on. Doggos. All right. Ranger will totally run with me. You can run with me too. Ranger is the name of my dog. Thank you for the follow. My dog is almost 80 pounds. He is part Australian cattle dog. Mostly super mutt. And of course, he is best boy. Of course. Because everyone's own dog is best boy, right?
What?
Nexus Wayfarer just used a power up for 25 bits.
Stop. It's a Satisfactory emote, but not. Nexus, thank you so much for the extra large booty in chat. We support the booty here for sure. For sure. Oh, that gave me a little giggle. Thank you for the bits that go along with the extra large emote, of course. I appreciate that. This is near the doggo cave. Yeah, D3. I have collected, these are probably too close together. I've collected the doggos from the doggo cave. In fact, I started out stream today pointing it out for people. We have 7 doggos at home. Do I need 3 more? No. No, I do not. Yeah, the answer is I do. I do need them. I need them all. Is it silly? Yes. Do I do silly things in this game? Yes. In fact, one of my favorite things to do in this game is to... Doggos? One of my favorite things to do in this game is to ride the manta. So, as you can see here, we are friends. Uh-huh. We're friends. Doggos? Doggos, please! Stop getting stuck. Okay? Oh, boy. Who is this one? Who are you? Who are you? Flopbeard. Of course it's Flopbeard. Flopbeard. Of course that's Flopbeard. It's gotta be Flopbeard. The one falling behind the pack? Flopbeard, I'm gonna need you to follow me. Please follow me. Riveting content. I know. What if we all go this way? Yeah? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I did it. It's great. So my factory should be this way somewhere.
Not again. Y'all, follow me when I run. Follow me. I left my Explorer. We should build a new one to drive back and then deconstruct it when we get there. So I don't have to walk back. Because this is annoying. Thank you for the follows. Heck yeah. I appreciate it very much. I am obsessed with this game. In fact, I kind of put it off for a long time. Like I said, I started it with 1.0 because I didn't think I was going to get as into it as I did. Mostly because you run around as a character. I ended up liking this even more than Factorio, which arguably I would have thought that I would have liked more because of the top-down approach. But yes, it's part of why we changed the retaliation settings. All right, doggos, stop getting stuck. Follow me around. So I could just play stress-free, you know? Satisfactory plays it as you want it to play. Yes. Yeah, and the thing is with this game is a lot of games, I want more challenge, so I don't want to turn off hostility. But this game offers so much fun gameplay that I don't need the hostility to be compelled to play a lot. Does that make sense? I have plenty of challenge just in building my factory. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're so close. Look, you can see factory. Factory. And now my oil refinery is going to be pumping oil and doing nothing. Actually, that's not connected to anything, which is weird. Why was that not connected? All right, let's just build another one and connect it. Okay, I don't know if I still have my dogs. We'll check in a second. I'm just connecting the power up now. That looks silly, so I just fix it by going, yeah, go down to there. Okay, now doggos. To the doggo house, which is that building right there. That's my dog house. So we're getting close. This is the first factory I built. Just some limestone turning into concrete. I don't know if it was first. But yeah. And then over here is where we have iron. I didn't randomize the nodes, but I do have all pure nodes. Loot. You're 1,100 hours in and yet to save the world. No, don't tell me that, Nexus. Oh, no. That's okay. Tier 5 is emotionally abusive. Oh, no. Which one's tier 5? We're not on tier 5 yet, right? I feel like I already did it. Did I do it? All right. Doggos, please join other doggos. Oh. Oh. I lost some. Okay. Build the wall. Oh my gosh, look at my doggos. Look at all my doggos! Yeah, so we start the day, goals in mind, squirrel. Correct, Nexus. We literally have an emote for it. We have an emote called Distracted, and it's literally squirrel. Because sometimes the game just tells you what you're going to work on. And finding 3 doggos over there, I didn't have a choice but to bring them home. Now, the good news is we also have provided power to the oil factory, or what will be the oil factory. So all I have to do is build a new explorer. I'm going to build a new explorer. I'm going to drive over there. Then we can deconstruct our explorer. Let's name this dog. Let's name all the dogs quick. Pixie! Congratulations, Pixie. Heck yeah. Cute. Has been active in chat recently. Perfect. I thought so. I should wait for that, though. Meek, thank you so much for the heavy modular frames. Thank you for the follow. My follows are completely anonymous, so that way people can stay lurky in the shadows and follow the channel. I like to be a pretty lurky viewer, to be honest. Sometimes it's hard for me to be social after work and after the, you know, all of our stuff that we do. So I try to be very supportive of people being lurky. I like that we got plastic from Chaos Lobster. And this is Doggo with a short name. I love that. A short name. Thank you, Squid, for Doggo with a short name. Meek already brought me something else. All right. Wait, are there two Meeks? There might be two Meeks. Did we know that? Okay, MJ definitely rigged it if there are two Meeks. Oh, was one of them Meep? Meek? Meek. Hold on. Flop-eared. Maybe I'm clicking on the same one because they're all grouped up. One of them was Meep. I remember that now. There's Treacle. Who's this dog? Pinoy boy. Pinoy boy. Imagine awkwardly standing over here all by yourself and all the other doggos are grouping up. Pinoy boy doesn't like me anymore. I don't understand. I thought there was a Meep and a Meek, but I'm just seeing all the other ones except Meep. Maybe there wasn't a Meep. I don't know. I don't see one named Meep. Could be I renamed it accidentally. Okay, so can we build the Explorer right now? Yes, we should be able to because we should have the stuff we need in Dimensional Depot. Yeah, the motors. No, crystal oscillators. Also, why am I not producing crystal oscillators? Because I have to do it manually right now. Cool. Anyway, this is my power plant. There's iron. Over here's copper. Might as well give a little bit of a tour. That's copper. Down here's steel. That's steel. Caterium is over there. And black powder is there somewhere. Through the mountain. On the other side somewhere. Like, over there somewhere. So, we got a lot of cool stuff going on. Oh, and my quartz is in a cave up here. And it goes into a dimensional depot because it's far away. Steel? Steel. I like some alone time. Me too. My gosh. The Meeks shall inherit the earth. That was a good one, Osiris. That was a good one. All right, let's put the Mercer Sphere in here. Maybe the Power Slug too. And we can put the Sam and the Caterium in a storage container. Ooh, look at all this plastic. Not in a storage container. In the, sink. Right now, I'm just sinking those, reanimated Sam things. We're sinking half of them. The other half goes in here, which is probably full.
So we're just sinking Sam. Sinking Sam. I don't know what else to sink other than like maybe the AI limiters, right? But those are far away. Those are far away. They're over at the Caterium plant. Okay, I was gonna get crystal oscillators. I got distracted. Do I have any already made? No. Why not? Oh, I do. Right there. Where do they go? Drop them in the dimensional depot. Put the motors in my pocket. And let's also make sure we seal a bunch of fuel. Because I don't want that kind of fuel. At least biofuel. Solid biofuel, I mean. Okay, so those should be ready now. So let's build this. So we can get back to the oil plant. I don't want to put more stuff in my pockets because deconstructing the other Explorer will require some space in my pockets, probably. I do not have a nice path for driving this way. I should fix that. All right, bye factory. We'll miss you forever. But we got to go back to our oil. Because I wanna actually do something productive today other than making friends with new doggos. So now we can practically follow these as direction for where to go. But it's also kind of just driving around the giant mountain here. Oh yeah, one more loop around. And then up ahead on the right. Did you already sync a single coupon? Oh, I don't think I have. I've never tried syncing a coupon. That's fascinating. I gotta try that. Good suggestion. It might have been a really long time before I tried that, to be honest. I spun out a little. I'm spinning out again. Okay, Ilana, maybe we can go slower so we don't spin out in the sand so much. Okay, now this way. Worst suggestion ever, don't do it, you'll have regrets. Are you sure? Should I do it in my other save file? No, I'm using reverse psychology on the streamer. Oh, yeah. So sometimes we streamers, when people tell us to do something, we want to do the opposite because chat is filled with trolls and also people are backseating you. So you just want to like do the opposite. And that's what Squid's trying to do. Squid's trying to reverse psychology me so that way I do the thing. But I was already going to do it, so... Not necessary in this case. All right, so here we are. We have oil. I think technically it's being pumped. The problem is that we're going to have to use a lift because I want to do up here and the refinery's down there. I might have to do a couple lifts. But let's look at what's next. So next is, sorry, extractor is down there. Refinery would be up here. So let's see what the refinery requires. Does it require water? No, but it requires something else other than oil. Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay, it doesn't necessarily cost something other than oil. It just can produce things. Yeah, byproducts. So I thought that the blue was like an ore until maybe my last stream. And then I was looking at it and it said that it was a byproduct of oil production. I was like, well, we just need to get oil production because I wanted rubber for Logistics Mark IV, right? Now we can't get rubber first. Trolls in this chat? Yeah, preposterous, Squid. So, what do I start with? Okay, so plastic doesn't make the residue. Wait. Yes, it does. It makes purple residue, heavy oil residue, which we can turn into petroleum coke. Less efficient coal. I don't know what I would do with that, but that's interesting. Maybe for power? For some power here? Like a little bit of power here could be cool. So we could make plastic, then... I like the oil puzzle a lot. Gym tonic. Yeah, my brain is like, okay, what do we do? Okay, so we're going to make plastic first. The residue is heavy oil residue. So we could convert that into petroleum coke, which we could feed into a coal generator for some power. It's not as efficient as coal. So I think power is the best use for it. My mind's broken. I see oil and start thinking into how to get silly numbers. Meme numbers in your game, in your factory game. Okay, so then rubber is also the same thing. It also uses oil just to make the rubber. So we could have 2 of these. I guess on top of each other. I kind of wanted it like a little further away. Can I put it like not quite on top of this one? There we go. Yeah, that's good. We'll put it there. Okay, now for the pipes. Did I put those in too? I did. Okay. I haven't built a single hypertube this time, which is hilarious because I have all the resources to build a ton of hypertubes. Maybe that'll be an offline project though, because I like working on the new stuff more with you than the stuff I've done before, you know? If that makes sense. Wait. 3, 6, 7. Okay, I can't quite fit everything, so we don't have the floor hole, but we have a bunch of stuff. Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking is we have a pipe. that runs along the edge for them. Can I? Yeah, like this. Is that going to leave enough room for a belt? I think so. We'll figure that out. That'll be future Ilana's issue to deal with. Okay, that looks pretty good. So then we'd want a T-junction, as I'm going to bring the oil into both at the same time. Now, this is going to require some serious lift. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. This is going to require some lift. But I think that's worth it. Okay, I have to do it the right way. Lift upwards, yeah. I think I might need 2. One is good. Look at the hologram. Let's place again. So the hologram is telling me that this is good, that it's shows you how far it lifts. Oh, okay. So that's very good. It's lifting all the way. Perfect. So then we can go back to our first one. Connect this up for power. Okay, we are officially... Yay! We're... Okay, oil. Plastic. And rubber. Okay, now we're producing plastic and rubber out of the belt output, and the residual, which we're going to turn into petroleum coke, is coming out of the liquid output. So, I don't know what numbers are yet, but the... I'm gonna make it wider, and then I'm gonna put the... I'm gonna give a little bit more space, and I'm gonna put the petroleum coke over here somewhere. I don't know. It's not gonna be organized. Organization requires being comfortable with the mechanics of what is happening well enough to then organize it. So I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm instead just going to try things until I understand things better. Yep, that's the way I'm doing it. This is my first time. All right, how do I want to do power? Let's put a power pole here. And then we'll connect it across. Okay, so this one is for... okay, you know what we should do? We should get storage so that the rubber and stuff actually is happening. They only need to go up just a little so I can get the pipes under them. And then they can come back down. Just... make a container for now. Okay, so a belt. This one doesn't have to come up at all. It's this one that I'm gonna want to raise a little bit. Actually, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a conveyor pole there. Then I'm gonna go through it. to that box. Okay, storage box. Then I'm going to go this way and no. This way and lift up. Ooh. How do I want to do this? I just need to change the type. Default. Why are you turned, though? It's live now. Yeah, it is live. All right, like that. Okay, now connect to that. Now we should be able to get the pipe under it, no problem. And then that one's going to go up there. What am I missing? Power, I think? Yep, power. This one's already got 4. Of course it does. Which means I'm going to move power from this closer one there and the second one there. All right. Show me oil production. Yay! 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 Okay. Okay. I love this. Do I wish I had the means to build a dimensional depot here so that way I could feed them into a dimensional depot? Yeah, I do. But also, I could just put hypertubes. Or I could at some point build a train that brings them back. And trains are cool. So that could be fun. All right, now, the output from this is going to go into this machine. Square. Or you can learn how to set up truck routes. What do you mean learn how to set up truck routes? Squid. I got a truck that is stalled on its truck route right now. Trucks are different than tractors, aren't they? Okay, we could improve it by making it a truck route instead of a tractor route. I think so. Yeah, I just have the one, and honestly, all it's doing is taking copper sheets. No, you're good, Squid. I have been playing this some off stream, so some of it, yeah. Anyway, so the truck station brings from here. Dismantle crate. I have a shame crate. Brings from here to there. So all it's doing is copper sheets. It's not really like that important. I could belt it. This would be a better one to set up a truck route because it's way further. But I think hypertubes, yeah, D3. I need hypertubes. Like so bad. I just feel like it might be a little boring to watch me build them. What do you think, chat? Is it boring to watch me build hypertubes? We already got a bunch of petroleum coke. Okay, we got to do this. We're building power. We're doing it. I'm going to give ourselves some coal power here with the petroleum coke. And then that's going to supplement our power. And this factory is going to be a little, I don't know. A little interesting, let's say. But it's good. We like interesting. Right? Right. Right. Okay, so We're going to want to get the output as a belt from this one. And this belt, we're going to split into 2. Maybe I want one more row. Hyper tubes, yeet cannon. Yeah, I saw Jess with a tube cannon, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want one now. There was definitely a moment of like, I need this. I need to fly. The wall floor connection shows the texture of the wall floor in the middle of it. Oh. Yeah, that's not that great. For sure. Right here? Sure. Seems good. Can use control to get in the right spot. Now, I'm gonna need to get water to both of these. And also the resources out of this machine. We're going to put a little bit of coal in them to start. Petroleum coke, I guess. Really, I should be doing Mark II belts here, I think. For the petroleum coke, definitely. For those other two, they might be producing slowly enough that this will work. Okay. Water. From there... must be placed on deep water. Is it too far away? Or is it too shallow? Oh, no, it's not too far away. Or too shallow. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, this is very cool. Cool game, cool game. Noodle. You're a noodle. What does noodle do? How bad is that? That's not bad. I'm gonna do that. That's fine. How does that look? That looks fine. Build it. Okay, so I bet you we don't have water because lift. Again. That should do the trick. Probably. Looks like it does. Not connected. That would help. Okay, so I think we're gonna want to connect a new power pole. I just drank the not actually coffee. Okay, why am I doing this? Because power. I don't know. I feel like you always need to keep expanding your power. And if I don't expand it now, I'm going to regret that. So, like, might as well use this opportunity to take that petroleum and the petroleum coke and use it, like, recycle it into power. Now, the question is how much power do I need to be recycling it into to use it? You know? And that part I don't know. How does that look? Not good. All right, let's just move this up a little bit. The T junction. to give us a little bit more pop for the pipe. Now, I have to make sure it has the lift for that. Which it might not. Okay. I should be lifting the belt, not the liquid. So, let's have the water go around and we'll lift the belt. Probably. I might have just made that too short. This looks fine, doesn't it? Doesn't. Does not. Okay, what if I put a conveyor pole? Here? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. All right, that looks okay. Now it has to turn very sharply into this. Okay, good. Put all that in there so it's not in my pockets. How much are you consuming? 25 per minute. How much are you consuming? 25 per minute. Of course, it would be the same amount. I don't know why I checked both. We're producing 120 per minute. Are we? How much are you producing? 20 per minute. I think I'm only getting 40 of these per minute. Oh, 30. 30 per minute. And what are you using? 30 per minute. Oh, okay. So we are good. But we could do... It's 120, huh? $120. So... What if I... What do you do now? 37.5 per minute. So I could power shard boost. Two of them. I don't know if I'll be producing enough water for this. 87.5. I did the exact same in my first coal plant. Belts on top of pipes, yeah. Because I feel like it feels like the pipes would look better going up and down, but then you realize with the lift, you got to do... Yeah. But also, I understand that some folks just bring the, like, pipes up through the foundation. I don't know. I like to be able to see what's going on. I saw that in Pinoy Boy's factory. He had like his pipes like nicely tucked through the foundation, and it was like that concrete foundation instead of what we're using here. And I felt like that looked really good. But yeah, this isn't my first coal plant by any means. But we're just trying to utilize this coal that's coming off here. You know? Yeah, Pinoy Boy. He streams Satisfactory. And he's really cool. So now we're using 87.5. But that's all my power shards. So I would have to make a crafting bench and find some power slugs to do more. But essentially we know we could use more of this for coal. We could also just go over there, get that blue power slug, and then... All right, fine. Can I fly up on top? Maybe. Yes. Hi. No, 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 no. We're friends. I don't know what you're talking about. We're friends. We friends. Look at how pretty this game is. Gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, anyway. I do like our jetpack a lot, if I can remember to jump high enough. Okay. So, power slugs. So now, crafting is under special. Here we go. I could just build more of them, couldn't I? Well, let's get the second one up, and then we'll just build a third one. I actually don't know if our water production thing can produce enough water for 3. I also don't know where to put the third one. That's annoying. We could put one facing the other direction, maybe over here. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm talking about. There are people that have every building lined up with each other, and I'm like, this is good, right? Can I flip it? No? Can I flip this? Any way to flip this? I don't think so. What do you think this is? Factorio? I mean, I don't know. Wishful thinking, I guess. Okay, I got it. This is gonna look ridiculous. Are you ready for my kind of spaghetti? I don't think you're ready for this spaghetti. Belt's gonna go the whole way around it that way. And then you just put the pipe in. That's perfect. I need to split it another spot. I don't think I'm producing enough water now. So now it's 125. We want it to be 100. Actually, no, don't turn this one down at all. Okay. Why don't we... I'm just gonna make sure that the distribution of the petroleum coke is a little bit more even. And then... why don't we boost the water extractor instead? Look at how pretty this is. $178.8 is 180. Is that how much I need? I don't know how much I need. Are those kitties? Feel like I hear kitties. Kitties are not the nice kind of kitties. They're not nice kitties. 50 meters cubed. Is that gonna be enough? It's definitely getting better. I've been wishfully thinking for 3 years, says Rocky Star. For flipping. Mirror them. Wish we had that, yeah. Single boosted water extractor does 300, I think. Max boost. Okay. 50 cubic meter capacity. Below that it says it takes 90 per minute. This? Oh, 90 per minute. It's a lot. So I need more. 45, 90, and 68. What's 68 times 3, chat? $204? Is that right? 204. Thank you, MJ. I can kind of mental math, but I gotta make sure that my mental math is right. 204. 108. 180. Okay, so what about 2 of these? No, you gotta fit. You gotta fit right there. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Do the pipes have a capacity? 300 per minute, max flow rate. So the pipe will be fine to do 2. Okay. But yeah, they do. And you would need more if you're doing too many water extractors, right? Because this will produce 120 and this one is producing 180, which gets us to our 300. So any more than this and you would need another pipe, huh? I don't think I realized that. Obviously that's in part because that one's boosted, but the fact that you can't do... Is fluids the first boss fight in this game? Or is that screws? Yeah. I mean, it's a good question. I got cast screws pretty quickly, so it didn't feel that bad. But that's 300. Do I need to boost it? I need 204. So no, we don't need to boost it. 240 is fine. Our pipes should be full. Let's check to make sure our pipes are full now. Because 240 should be fine. Am I missing something? It's okay. Well, first off, let's do this a little differently. Why don't we do a 4-way split instead? That's why. No. We got this. We got this. So bring the pipe this way. Bring the pipe this way. Then do a 4-way split. Like this. One of them's gonna go into this machine. One of them's gonna go into this machine. And then this one, you gotta figure out how to go over here. Oh no. I'm determined not to place a constructor for screws in this playthrough. Not to place a constructor for screws. Excuse me? That's 300 a minute. That something most people run into with the coal plant. It's good that you're learning it now. Yeah. I mean, I have a coal plant. It's just not that big. So I don't think it hits that capacity, right? Because we only have 2 water extractors in that coal plant. See how this looks. It's going through the conveyor pole. But I just needed that conveyor pole to stack us. So maybe this is fine. But yeah, that's important to know. That there's a capacity for the pipe. So technically, if we wanted to, we could disconnect this. And now we can look at this power grid by itself. So our production is 337 megawatts. Max consumption is 133. So it is producing a little extra. Now we could probably utilize that extra power production to like make more rubber or more oil or whatever. And we probably will. But there's no reason for me to not have it connected to my main grid, except that I just wanted to see what it looked like. Like, we have batteries on the main grid, you know? Nice. Not bad at all. Max consumption is just above our current production. The capacity for production is much higher, though. That's the capacity that I can produce, right? That's because my solid biofuel ones are turned off. The biofuel refineries aren't actively working, right? So is that why I have this higher capacity? I imagine so. Correct. They only need to run if they only run if needed. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. Oh, we have plastic and rubber. I'm so excited. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is drop some of each into my dimensional depot so I can have more things in my inventory. Okay. That's so exciting. Okay, so what else can you do with oil? Since we're here, let's look. I know this is not the only way to look at refineries. Fuel. The residual is interesting, right? Because you could, instead of making plastic, you could make fuel and then... Oh, I could also be turning that residual stuff, the heavy oil residue, into fuel. Oh. But we need polymer resin for a MAM project, don't we? I think we do. Let's see where the other oil is. One there. I see it. Okay. And this Has a flow rate of 40. I think that we could put more in here. $240 per minute. We are not using that much, are we? Let's just fly up. Let me up. Okay. 22.5 and 22.5. We're not even close to using all of it. 240 per minute, yeah. Holy heck. So, okay, so hold on. So packaged fuel. Don't you have to package it somehow? I guess not. I don't know if you've researched the packager yet. Okay, fair. So we're just producing it as fuel. Can I use it if I just produce it as fuel? Turbo fuel's neat. It looks neat. Did you unlock the fuel generator yet? No. So I can't use it yet, can I? Just had the same question yesterday. I can't remember how chat responded, but it wasn't snarky enough for my liking. About using it unpackaged. Why does it need to be snarky? Isn't it a real question? Is it not a valid question? This is a problem. This was in regards to putting in the backpack. Yeah. Oh, wait. Can you give me a 3 here? Ooh. What about if we do the 3 here and connect this pipe to it? It'll be a little off center. Like that. But then I can go like this. And that seems nice. Oh, I fell. Okay. Right, let's just steal this power, kind of bring it over here so we can use it on this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is there a liquid storage? I don't think there is. Probably because you're not really supposed to store stuff. Fluid buffer. This is like liquid storage. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fuel. Why am I doing that, chat? So I can get this stuff. Because I think I need it for a man project. Okay, so... now what? Let's check that man project. I don't know what it would be under. I'm not... maybe power slugs? No. I thought there was one with the blue. What are you looking for? I don't know. A project with the blue stuff. Maybe there wasn't a project with the blue stuff. Oh, this one. 100 blue stuff. Okay. How long is it going to take me to make 100 blue stuff? That was the one I built to look at recipes. Not that long. We're at 69. Nice. Okay, is there anything I want to collect around here then? There's the other oil. And there's the other oil. Is that like a queen hatcher? No. Looks bigger than normal. Just like that looks like the mommy and those look like the babies. Copper. It's not that interesting. Slug. What's that? How is that different than these ones? Why is this one doing that and the other ones don't look like that? Why is that one different? I've been playing for 2 hours. Game, you don't even know. Well, I think they do know how good their game is, honestly. I think they probably have an idea. Like, it was some funky looking copper. It wasn't copper. Wait, was it not copper? That's sulfur. This was sulfur. Where did I see the copper? This is more sulfur. I don't know. One of those was definitely copper, right? It wasn't. Was it? I get distracted by the power slug. I have no idea where it was. Over here? It was over here. Ooh, this is the oil. I don't know where it was. Do you have your slug finder on? No. That's a good point. Where is that scanner thing? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it was equipped. Which is very silly of me. Hey, La Pigvino. Still on YouTube, even all these hours later. Thanks for being there, friend. Got to the thing at the end of the long thing with many things in BP and 7 achievements. So no BT yet. Still no BT. But you're getting there. That's awesome that you were able to get to the thing at the end of the thing with all the things. I know what La Pingvino is talking about, but we're being ambiguous for reasons. Okay, so what if we work on hypertubes?
Lurk, 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 lurk. H-Gammon's gonna lurk.
H-Gammon! Bluetooth, Blueprints is a game with a lot of spoilers. And, Lapping Vino is using code to not reveal things, which we appreciate. I have 11 achievements in Blueprints, aka I have played a lot. It is very good. I forget how to do hypertubes. Oh, I guess I can connect to either side. But I'm not going to be able to go across the water. Oh. Oh. Maybe I can go across the water. Noodle? Should we noodle? Blueprints the game, not blueprints in this game. Although, turns out when you become obsessed with blueprints, you discover how do I power this? Is it powered? This is not the entrance. 6 is the entrance. I see. Okay, okay. That's what I was missing. Thank you. If only there was some kind of entrance. Is that a bean? Bean! Let me bounce on you. You power it with the boiler room? Also a Blueprints reference. Where are you going? Okay. Imagine leaving me. We gotta go this way. So there's very little reason to not go this way, right? I think. Miss the rain down in Africa. Toto. It's a good song. Good song. Good song. We are having a lot of rain right now in game. It's a warm rain. I don't know what that means. Yo, Mama's Bean, Mr. Bean, the factory inspector. Hint number 2. I used to live in Zaire. Oh, it's actually a warm rain in Africa. Yeah, cool. Oh my god, I heard a noise and that plant scared me. It's fine. I have hostility turned off. It's fine. I don't want to clip through this little hill, so we'll just go up. A warm rain sounds nice. Warm rain. I should have deconstructed my car. But I guess technically we could take the hypertube the whole way back, couldn't we? Not if I don't have enough sheets. Uh-oh. Ah, sheet. Correct. Okay. Leave that for like that for now and take this back to our car. I play with hostility off and the cats still freak me out every time. They're so freaky. I love that the cats have their own creepiness that's like, oh, I just went through the bean. Whoa. This is quite the roller coaster. My goodness. Kind of trippy. I'm running out of sheets, but let's hop out of here real quick and just grab what we can from these containers. We don't need any more of that residue stuff. We just needed enough for the MAM quest. But a hypertube out here to pick up plastic and rubber would be really nice. It is quite far. Which is why I'm making it. I just didn't really anticipate that we weren't even close on resources for the hypertube. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to sheets. We have plenty, I think. Uh-oh. Can I go under? Nope. Hi, Ranger. Oh, I got it. I got it, chat. I got it. I'm so excited. We're going to unlock our Mark 3, Mark 4 belts. I don't remember which ones we're working on because I only have Mark 2 at the most anywhere. Because I haven't improved much of my efficiency. Not yet, at least. Almost ran over another plant. Ah, Bean, watch out! There's a wild driver. It's not me, though. Don't worry. It's not me. I'm not the wild driver. See, I only have 2 water extractors over here. Need a safety cone around that nut tree? Yeah. Or to move my ramp somewhere else so I don't run into the nut tree. Destroy it. I don't want to ruin all the nut trees. Also, where's this dismantle crate? Where's this shame crate? Research first. Research first. Ma'am? 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 Give me black powder. Ma'am? Smokeless powder. Research it. You're already done? It was too fast for me.
This is the wrong one. But, like, it's full. What do I do with full? Okay, well, I should have dealt with some of the stuff in my inventory first, but I didn't, so... How do I get up here? How do I navigate my factory? Random piece. Mortuous, congrats on nth. I'm proud of you. Chat's probably proud of you, too. Look, see, I built a safety fence here, so I knew that there was a hole there. I probably should have grabbed more stuff to sink. Give me one. Just one.
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I mean, okay, I want to buy it so I can get the achievement, and then I'm going to drive it off of a cliff and leave it in the water. Forever. Does that sound like a good plan? Was that not the thing? What a marvel of technology. I think that was the thing, because I don't remember that being there before. Pretty good pioneering. Adequate pioneering. These are hilarious. They added this immediately when people were memeing about it when it was first announced. Oh my gosh, that's the thing. It was definitely the thing. That is too funny. Okay, but we don't have enough tickets to get it right now because I've been putting a lot of my tickets into... Well, let's just sink a bunch of stuff. It's fine. We got plenty of that being made. I want the achievement. Yay!
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
So we're gonna need to go to our black powder plant to make smokeless powder, right? Yeah. All right, what else do we need? Power slugs, yeah. I need a lot of power slugs to do that. This one should be pretty easy to do. Mycelia and biofuel. Okay, and then I need 25 fabric. So mycelia, biofuel, and fabric. Fabric. Plastic is no longer a special resource. So we're gonna pick it up. Do you think I have enough slugs? Do you think I should make some power shards? It's never enough slugs. It might never be enough slugs. But I do have a few. So I'm going to make a couple extra power shards. Now, this other thing, I don't think I can make it. Can I? I can make circuit boards now.
high-speed connectors. Cool. We might need circuit boards happening. Even if we just produce them near where the copper sheets are being made and then just feed plastic into it, that could be nice. What was I doing? Power shards. I made power shards. Okay, but we don't have whatever time crystal is. So we're going to put the power shards in here. Or maybe not. Maybe we put some of them. Keeping some for overclocking. Yeah. Okay, now the fabric research. And then mycelia is easy for us to get if we don't have any, which we probably don't because now that it's easy enough for me to get, I'm not really keeping it. I'm looking for crystal oscillators in this storage. I don't see any. Which is fine, because we're not producing them yet. I'm just going to throw them in here. Okay, so sheets. I was working on getting enough sheets. We're probably going to have too many sheets. So we'll reduce that a little. This game is so good. It's just a marvel it doesn't drop paneling since they're, like, glued on. Yeah. Other than the owner being a complete chode, the Cybertruck is still a horrible vehicle. People can't even sell them. They're so bad. Yeah. I always like, whenever I see people driving one, I'm like, I wonder if you regret your decision or if you're still pretty happy with it. Which of the two types of people are you? Okay, so let's go visit the mushrooms in the cave. Wait. Before we do that. That's what I thought. This is all super full. Okay, so where is copper coming in? Copper sheets. I mean, technically. I don't know if this will work, but we could try. So what if I just manually put some plastic in it? And we just get some... I'm gonna try it. We're gonna do it. Just manually start making some circuit boards. The thing is it won't burn through all my copper sheets because of the plastic. The limitation on the plastic is actually good because I'm feeding my main supply of copper sheets into this. Yeah. I have nowhere to put you. I don't like that at all. I don't know how much this can store, but let's just roll with it for now. Let's go get the mycelia. How many nukes do I need? Not this many. She says, while making more. Bean, what are you doing right there? Okay. Steel pipes? Nope. I got too much junk now. My inventory is full again. All right, where's upstairs? Right here. See, I have a ladder to go upstairs everywhere. They're not nukes. Yeah, they're nobelisks. Whatever that means. Okay. Ladders are probably more efficient. What do you do? I just made a lot of ramps. Oh, yeah. I like the ladders. Because then, also, you can do things like this. And the down method is a lot faster than the up method. Wow, we have a lot of modular frames. Not that many steel pipes, though. Huh. Okay. I want more steel pipes. It's because steel pipes are going into something. Stators? Is that right? So we're gonna have to increase production of steel pipes for sure. For sure. What was I doing? I just got so distracted. Okay, so steel pipes being uploaded. Oh, we're gonna drop off some more things at the sink, and then we're gonna go get some mycelia, and then we're gonna do that other research and finish that part of the mam tree. We should also pick up our shame crate, because I do have a shame crate. Oh, we should also do this. Mark 4. Mark 4.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
I think I should probably switch to all Mark II or Mark III. In this case, I'm going to use Mark IV belts to sink. Fastest sinking possible. Please. Look at that. It's so fast you can't even see it. Faster than the speed of light. Just blur. Mycelia's mushrooms. Yeah. I knew that. Zoom. I've got such a stockpile of encased beams now. I just make Mark IV everything. I might be doing more of that, Squid. Because, like, look at how slow this belt is. That's annoyingly slow. Don't die.
go faster. Oh, another lift. Why? I don't know, because I can. Probably all the lifts should be Mark II, too. Eventually, I think you just... Oh. Make everything faster. Beautiful. Yeah, so I think... Okay, so let's work on our to-do list a little bit. Okay. Move that conveyor wall mount because I just wanted to get into my to-do list, which is behind chat. So let me hide chat for a second. So we need to... We did a bunch of this. I haven't figured out blueprints yet. Okay, so we need hypertubes everywhere. We should probably do a hypertube cannon too. Okay, Mark II or Mark III belts everywhere. Mark IV belts for coal? Question mark. Bye, chat. Oh no! Don't say bye. You confused me, Pinoy boy. You can even downgrade. Oh, interesting. You can upgrade splitters, power poles, and miners. Wait, do we have a Mark II splitter? Maybe we should upgrade all of these now that resources are like, you know. Upgrade power poles? Less power spaghetti? Oh, did I run out of spot? I feel like I have 2 miners for coal. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't want me to make as long of a to-do list as I have. So let's just reduce it slightly. Okay, cool. I'm bringing chat back. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to look at Power Pole 1. Oh, I can totally afford Power Pole 2 for everything. Okay, if we're building a Power Pole, we're going to build a Mark II now. Okay. Belts, I already upgraded to Mark II, Mark III, although really I could even have Mark IV. We could put this one instead of 5 and then have a thing that's just foundations down here. Let's see. So I don't know. The corners and stuff might be like a little bit situation specific, so I could just open the build menu for those. Hello again, chat. Welcome back, Pinoy boy. But with our leader Ilana, we are now found. Oh my god. It was pinned for half a second. We still may be lost for that matter. Yeah, we might be. We were lost without you. That's one of the bot responses, isn't it, Squid? Oh! Fluid truck! Ooh. A fluid truck is very interesting. And we can upgrade the tractor to a truck. Cool. But I might get rid of that, honestly.
Let's put truck, vehicle path, and truck on the to-do list. Just so I remember to replace my tractor with it. That tractor right there. You. I can't deconstruct you? Interesting. Oh, I can. I could put a track on the same, a truck on the same path. All right, let's go get the mycelia. Mycelium. I use lowercase. Oh, I'm not a bot. Are you sure you're not a bot? Did I just run over a bird? Nope, plant. Hi, kitty. Just don't look at me. Leave me alone. I could use Nobilis for this, couldn't I? What happens if I use a Nobilis for trees? Do I get them? Or does it just destroy them completely? Like, is this the way to do it, or should I blow them up? I don't think you get them with a kaboom. They are eliminated. Okay. I don't want to eliminate. I want to collect. Is mycelia limited? Or does this regrow? I feel like nothing regrows. Yeah, they'll vanish. Yeah. Yeah, they don't come back. Yeah. Interesting. So that's why you got to move away from using biofuel, because it's not sustainable. If you can't grow more trees. Only the nuts and berries regrow. I thought that if I ran over a nut, it also doesn't regrow. Yeah, you have to leave the tree intact. We're close to 8 hours. Are you kidding me right now, MJ? It's wild. It's a good question. How much of that did I just collect? Enough? Enough. Which way to the exit? Is it this way? Am I going the wrong way? I might be going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. Okay. Oh, I ran into my own belts. I don't know. I don't know, MJ. We could go a little bit longer, maybe. Why don't we go a little bit longer? What if we take like one more break? And, we wrap up some stuff. I'll probably end within the hour just to not go too long, you know? But like, started earlier today. Yeah, I started a little bit earlier today. Anyway, yeah. I need like easier driving routes.
Research completed. Polyester
Berry
fabric recipe
army
unlocked.
shall bring
Using
reckoning to
polyethylene
all
terephthalate,
who
production of a
oppose us.
lightweight and strong fabric can be automated. It has many of the
Strong
properties
fabric.
of naturally sourced fabric and also amplifies body odor.
This game is a time machine. You start playing and the sun is rising, right? Yes, but my child just came home and my child is really cool. So I'm going to go see him for a bit.
Gas Nobelisk unlocked. Chase away creatures with a damaging cloud of gas. Note: also harms unwary pioneers. Not for recreational use.
Not for recreational use. You heard it here, chat. All right, yeah, I highly recommend you just take a little break. Breaks are good, you know. I'm gonna go say hi to my family, and then we'll wrap up some things around the factory, and you know, wind down, we'll call it. We'll wind down. But don't worry, I'll find someone for us to raid into. So stick with me through the end of the stream. Enjoy a little bit of clips, and I'll be back in just a bit.
Scanning noises. Beep, beep, beep. Warning. Beep, beep, beep. Warning.
I'm not allowed out, but I want out. Like, I want my head out. Lumberjack, we're wet. We're very wet. This is how you get them wet, chat. This is how you get them wet. You just stand outside in the storm. It's not as exciting as it sounds.
2, 3. Give it a nice look.
Is that a 500 donation? What? Habago!
What? I'm sorry for screaming at you, but Habago just said $500.
Like, I want my head out, but it doesn't fit through the hole. Like, I'm like, let me out. Red is a turkey. I know, I thought you were a werewolf. Like, I thought you turned into a wolf, not a turkey. I'm surprised by the turkeyness of your shape. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm really bad at driving in video games. So now they all want me to try. Speaking of... wait, what happened? 6 animals died, Valix, because the poop got out of control.
Cat herding? Sort of. No. Yes, barbecuing! Good job, Over Zero. That's right. We're barbecuing. Barbecuing cats.
Oh, not like that. Oh no. Worcestershire. That's how I want to say it. Worcestershire. Yeah. I know it's not right. That's the only way it comes out. Worcestershire or Worcestershire. Woo woo woo.
Worcester.
Hi, Darl.
Worcestershire. Worst. Dang it, Darl.
Don't attack me! I'm about to win! That's me! Alright, that never happens.
I just realized. Mel, say what?
Is our 100th unique person to redeem
The unicorn.
Mel, say what? You're a legend.
Imagine having to walk through a security room to get to your guest bedroom. Look at all these cameras. We're watching you the whole time you're visiting. Have a nice day.
We should do it just for that. Just for that. Imagine not being able to find the bathroom when you really need it. I'm never drafting the bathroom again. There was nothing in it.
Do you want to see all my notes? You might think that this is all my notes. No, this is my notes from today.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, you are missing out on my brilliance. I want a pool. And a pump room. Let's get the pool over here, okay? Ready, set, pool. Thanks, game. I appreciate it very much. That's what I asked for, and
That's heckin' rare.
we love when the game gives us what we asked for. All right. So gas novelist unlocked. 3 of our MAM research tiers are now completed. Honestly, I'm just gonna have to go on a big Mercer sphere hunt to like do these things. So that feels a bit a ways away. But now that we're making the, what are they called? These things? Circuit boards. 64. Now that we're making circuit boards, high-speed connectors are not as far off. Can I make high-speed connectors? Maybe we should be doing this elsewhere. So having the copper sheets, we need more copper sheets probably. Yeah, this is, so I'm just realizing that I'm like overproducing wires and cables probably if they're blocked up all the time and I don't have enough copper sheets. We could also use a power shard on our copper sheets. No, we can't. Not if it doesn't have enough ingots. We need to power shard this. 45 per minute. Are we producing enough coal or copper for that? 120 per minute. This is still Mark 1 miner. 3030 M45. Yeah, we could ramp up this production so much. Definitely we could ramp up this production. Not only could I make this a Mark like 3 miner, maybe. No, Mark 2. I have Mark 2. So I could make this a Mark 2 miner. And then we could build like an entire another smelter. I mean, this is what blueprints would be great for. Is removing most, if not all of this copper factory, setting up a couple blueprints of smelter into constructor layouts, and then just like placing it down in front, right? I don't know. It would be a small blueprint, but it would help me and could help me utilize the tool so that way I better understand its use. You know what I mean? Like do something simple first, understand how it works, and then use it on bigger builds. Luxray would like me to stand up. Okay. I'll stand up, Luxray. Standing up is good. Chaos. It's not really that chaotic. Although
It does change my position. So that's something. Did you think it was Pet the Kitty? And you were requesting Chaos Kitten? No, I'm sure you wanted me to stand up because I think you've done that one before. Okay, Squid and I coming in under the wire. You just made it in, and you both made it out of the heist. Nice, lucky for you. MJ, Lueth, Pinoy Boy, and Squid. Congratulations, lucky few heisters. It's a tough game. Yeah, I think I might. I think I might rebuild most, if not all of this. Because I could also move it up there, which might be cool. Or even if not all of it, we could move some of it, like the more advanced production stuff up there and a couple storage containers. And then you just have like the smelters and constructors down here. I don't really feel like doing that right now at the end of an 8-hour stream. There's my shame crate. Were there any others? That was it. Okay. My mouth hurts. Okay. I went to the dentist yesterday. It's nothing nefarious. I don't really want to fix this right now, you know? We could go to the black powder plant to set up the smokeless. That could be a useful thing to do at the end of a stream. Also, we don't have enough rotors, which means they're too slow, I think. Okay. It's already a Mark II lift. The Mark III belt. Does that matter? It's not the same speed as the lift? I feel like it does. Trouble! Hi, friend. How you doing? You were in Satisfactory too! Heck yeah! Doing 1.2. I assume that you're just continuing your run. Tell us about what you were doing today. Friend, thank you so heck much for the raid. I appreciate you so much. I hope it was awesome. Trouble Queen plays a lot of similar games. Lots of Oxygen not included. Trouble's actually really knowledgeable about the game. We dabble here, but not nearly as skilled at Oni as Trouble is. I love management and automation games. Raiders, welcome in at Celanorama. If you have never met me before, these are my favorite kind of games, but automation has become more of a favorite in recent years. Specifically, I started with like the colony management thing. In fact, the colony management aspect is what got me into Oxygen Not Included in the first place. And Oxygen Not Included is what got me into automation games. There's a progression there. This is like the main part of my factory, so I'm kind of showing you this right now. We got like a coal plant over there, space elevator. We got iron. Copper is behind it down there. My coal is actually coming in from the cave over here. And over here, hi Bean, we got Caterium over there. We were talking about, I was talking about, chat wasn't saying anything, about going over here to this black powder plant because I just unlocked the like smokeless, the next level of the powder, so we could add that to the production chain real quick. What did we do today? We started doing oil. Oil, Treble Queen. I've never done oil before. We have oil here. This is my oil. In fact, I should change this. Exclamation marks instead of question marks.
Now it's a factory. We're doing oil. Oh, we got 3 doggos. We're up to like 10. We have so many doggos. I love that everything is purple. Yes. Yes, everything's very purple. I think my last factory was like pink and blue. So I wanted to be slightly different. So it's purple. It's not that different. I also been using more of these like glass ones so you can see some of the cool terrain and water, and it's so good. It's so good. Oil's so big. It's very exciting because now I just did Mark IV research. Actually, we can look at what's next. I don't know if I need to finish phase 3. I don't think so. I think I have more stuff, like trains. How do I get around? Trains. Trains? Nope. Tier 6. Oh. Okay, so we have a wow. But fluid packaging. I might be able to do this right now. Almost. Sheets. We need sheets. So it's going very well, Treble. It's going very well. And I did make the Cosmos multipliers 0.75. So I made it like easier for myself, which has been great, I think, for just making it like a little bit more accessible. I knew it, I know it's a hard game. I expect it to be a hard game. But I want to make some progress, I don't even know how to get into my factory right now. I want to make progress. So I reduced the costs, not of the space elevator. To be clear, I reduced the recipe costs by 0.75 and kept the space elevator costs the same, which I think is interesting that you can even do that. So because we're doing oil now, we've unlocked like all this new research. It's so exciting. You don't have to finish all 5 before starting 6, but then it wouldn't be in the right
Milestone
order.
reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For
Okay.
increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Didn't I already use that? Nope. Trouble, if you need to go lurky and do any post-stream self-care, please make sure to do so. It's important that you take good care of yourself, especially at the end of a long stream. And I know Satisfactory streams are long because I'm hopelessly obsessed with Satisfactory. I need to redesign my copper plant. It's not nearly utilizing the whole node. There's so much. I like trains. You beat me by 3 seconds, right? Trains. I use the baby fluid buffer, not the industrial. Oh, yeah. I am obsessed. Why isn't it working today, MJ? Is it working? Did I just miss it? MJ, are you... No, you are subbed. You just said you're resubbed today. Why isn't it working? Not obsessed didn't work either. I am obsessed. You posted in Discord? Thank you, MJ. I don't know. We're syncing some stuff. I heard that. Yeah, Trouble, you're awesome. Thank you again. Feel free to go lurky. We're just like, at this point, I don't know. We're very distracted, excited about all the oil products that can go into these things. Yes, I want this. Now I need more oil products. I can't do this yet. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to our oil. But first, We're going to visit the doggos. And then we're going to build the hypertubes, I think. I was going to do the black powder. Should I go? Okay, which would you rather I do? Go build hypertubes to oil or run to my black powder plant. Ooh, computers. And turn it into smokeless, add smokeless powder to it. Maeve brought me 2 things right in a row. Wow. Does anyone have any preference? Be chillin', enjoy the lurks. Thank you again for the raid. Oh, I have that polymer resin in my pockets. Okay. We'll just take everything we can and go back up to the sink and our storage containers quick. I don't know. It doesn't seem like Chad has much of a preference between hypertubes and smokeless powder. This is still manual, so maybe I won't craft a bunch of those by hand to do research. At least not yet. It still says crafting bench for the high-speed connector. That's what I was referring to. Put the mycelium in there, just in case. I don't know. All right, the freighter's returned. So we're going to pick the next one. By pick the next one, I mean put stuff in it. I don't have the motors, but I should have them in... Okay, let's just go get motors. Why was it showing my gas mask filter? That was weird. Oh, I ran into the wall. Okay. Yeah, the fact that you're out of rotors is interesting. Do we have rotors? Oh, that's what I got distracted from doing. I was upgrading that belt. Did I finish? Something is wrong. All of our rotors are going directly into motors. And that's not smart. Wait, is it all of them? Yeah. Okay, I want a Mark II lift. I'm going to lift it this way and send it this way. Then I'm going to bring the belt around. So now what did I do? I split it. So now half the rotors are going to go into a storage container for me to use, and half of them are going into motors. Why do I need to do that? I just gave all of my rotors to the motors. So I should probably also grab some. Here, you can have a few. The rest are mine. Okay, so motors in industrial dimensional depot. What's it called? What did I need the motors for? Oh, our research. Hey. 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 You're phasing through the floor. Oh, now you're gone. There was a bean coming through the foundation ramp, and it was silly. That is all. Do I have plastic in here? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Cool. So, let's launch it. Encase beams. Y'all, the Dimensional Depot is so flipping good. It's so good.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that. It would be bad for morale.
Are there others? The Anatopotamus! How you doing? Oh, uphill. How's it going, friend? So, tubes? Tube next to doggos, probably. We're just obsessing over Satisfactory again. What's new? Cool. Do I want it to go, like, up? I feel like I want it to go up. So we can drive under it. Just right there. Where there's a chance of us driving. Bean. Move. Hey. 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 I was building here. The socially safe answer to that question is I'm doing good. The Anatopotamus. I very much understand that socially safe answer. I get it. I get it, friend. I am also doing good. Ambiguously. I'm glad you're here. How about I am glad you're here? I kind of want it, like, up a little. How do I get it to go up a little? Oh, like this. Okay. So I want to break there, but I want to be able to, like, jump right into the next one. So that's what I did. That's why I did it that way. Hopefully it'll work well for me. We can go down here. We just have to lift a little. Happy Pride Month, friends. I live in the US, where, generally speaking, June is Pride. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to connect it up, but we can try. It's built partially, so, like, you know. This is proving a little difficult. Okay. Where is the entrance? I don't know. Up here somewhere. Somewhere. It's gonna be too far. Okay, quartz node. Not quartz node, but quartz that's in the way. Dealy, how you doing? The space giraffe tick penguin whale thing always manages to find the perfect spot to interrupt a pioneer's efficiency. Correct. Always interrupting the efficiency. Look, there's like another one trying to get in the way. This game's so good. Like, even just the fact that they named that animal like that just speaks so much. Hi. Hi. We're friends, remember? I have to remind them that they're friends because they want to eat me sometimes when they see me. Where is my hypertube? All right, let's make sure we're not messing this up. Is it going this way? It might go this way. It goes this way. Okay. I was messing it up. I was very much so messing it up. Okay. Hypertube, hypertube. I need you so I can get places fast. Hypertube, hypertube. What you gonna do? Oh no, I have no entrance here. Heck. All right, well, I guess we have to walk. Walking. Imagine. Ugh. Ugh. The horrors persist, yet so do I. Yeah, for sure. It's true. Chet has heard me venting a little bit, but generally speaking, I don't have, like, anything to complain about. But the things I have to complain about, I would argue that, like, every American has to complain about right now. I have to walk. It's annoying. Make it 2-line? Are we gonna make a hyper cannon? I would like to. In fact, I put that here. Right here. Hyper tube cannon. You can't quite see it, but that's what it says. I would like to try to fly. Do you think that flying would be fun? Dealy, thanks for being here. Might have come in on one of the raids or something, or just via the category, but it's good to have you. Thanks for hanging out. So, we'll pick up some plastic. Can we do any packaging now? Or why don't we just turn it into power? More power, more better? I think so. I think so. Okay, you're gonna need to come over here and then connect to this thing. Okay, just become a Mark II, please. Because... Okay, so now we're taking that excess fuel and turning it into more power. Why do we need more power? I don't know. Eventually, we'll probably need this power for something. Do better, power pole. Correct. I think so. 100% battery. Is that my battery? I think so. Yeah. Does this have a battery? Does this have a battery? It looks like it has a battery, but I can't tell if that's my battery or if it's that this battery. I enjoy a lovely yeet across the map. I usually remember to re-equip my parachute. No, that's just showing the batteries on the grid. Okay, thank you. So those are my batteries back at the space elevator. Cool. Why do we need this power? I don't know. Eventually we'll need it, right? Probably. I think so. What am I doing with this? Nothing. How do I make fuel? Packaged fuel. Okay, how do I make empty canisters? Packager. How do I make a packager? I build it. What does the empty package require? What was it called? Well, let's just build it. I am warm. Packager. Empty canister. I don't think I have empty canisters. Wait, maybe I do. Plastic in the constructor makes empty canisters. Okay, we can do this. So we need to bring some plastic over here and then put a constructor down. Can I fit one? Oh my gosh, I can fit one. Okay, so I need a splitter. This is gonna be so silly, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What if I do this anyway? Silly? Silly. Okay, make all those belts Mark 3. Go up over that. Oh no. Are you sure? What if I just go right in? It's only clipping that support and slightly. It's fine. Canisters. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're gonna be packaging some fuel. Package fuel. Give me somewhere to connect, please. Okay, canisters. Packaged fuel. So now the fuel over here should split. Oh boy. Okay. A Mark 4 belt there is probably overkill. So let's just make it a Mark 2. Mark 3 belt. It should be a Mark 2. There we go.
Not me in the back seat. I didn't realize for a long time I could just left click a component. It prompts you to open the index to find the recipes instantly. In the crafting menu, you mean? Like in the, like on the constructor, maybe? Yeah, right click, open in codex. You can right click and open in codex. Very helpful to be able to just open it directly in the codex like that, for sure. Okay, what if I split like here? I mean, that's not really great. Can we split and go over the storage container? Because it does kind of need to be up. Is it going to have this lift? I don't know. We're about to find out. Seems all right. So then that's a better fuel for my jetpack? Maybe? $10-meter lift, if I recall correctly. Yeah, you're right. So we're probably fine, because that's the only lift this is doing. It's kind of going through the storage container, but it's fine. That's great. No? Packaged fuel. Beautiful. Okay, so you just tell it. And then we probably want a storage container to collect the excess. So that way we can come and pick it up. I can't build a dimensional depot, but it would be nice if it was going into a dimensional depot. Honestly, though, with a hypertube to get down here, it's not as pressing, I guess. Yay! Yay! Okay, so packaged fuel, oil, plastic, rubber, a bunch more power. We did all of this today, and we checked out 2 dev keys earlier. Stop! That's a Blink Blink Games emo. You know Blink Blink Games? Blink is cool. I've hung out with Blink a couple times. I have some Blink stuff around here. I'm so excited. Seems very efficient. Oh, game of black. Okay, so I have 85 of this fuel in my pockets already, which means lots. And yeah, sure, we are still producing power from the fuel as well, so that's neat. Now, if we go over here, maybe I should bring this closer. Let's bring it a little bit closer to everything. Mayhaps. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to bring it over slightly. So that way, if we ever do drive here, we can still get the car up. The Explorer. Okay, cool. Entrance. Power it up. And whoop. We'll ride it the whole way home. The whole way home. Because even though I could play this game forever, we are at about 9 hours of total stream time. Wow. Through the bean. We're almost at 9 hours of stream time, and we have a big stream tomorrow. I don't know what we're playing tomorrow. Honestly, We probably should get back into RimWorld. Just because it's been a long time, but I also am kind of like, do we have to? You know? So, with all these good games, I'm not really sure. I might even put it to a vote for you to decide what we play tomorrow because I can't decide myself. Today was a good day. I know, MJ. I know. Oop. So, if you slide out, you can pop out to collect concrete. And then you can run into this belt. We love that. Running into the belt, that is. This means that my reinforced iron plates are full, which is wild. We're making more modular frames over here. What is... Why? Why am I making more modular frames over here? Okay. It's not doing anything. Because it's missing something. No, it is doing something. Okay. It's just slow. Very exciting. Very exciting, chat. Jerry Mandu! How you doing, friend? We also completed some research today. I wonder if we can buy that cyber wagon. Should we try? Let's throw a bunch of stuff in and see if we can get the cyber wagon. I don't want it, but, you know, I want it. I'm missing one coupon. We could go get our AI limiters. Throw them in. That's what Squid would tell me to do. Oh no, wrong spot. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to land on the wall. All right, can I get out there? Yeah. Here. Here. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. If only you hadn't sunk it. What did I sink? Oh, the ticket. It said check the doggos. Maybe turbo mode. Oh, yeah, doggos. Good idea. Although I could just put those in. And some of this. Might take a while, though. You can build more than one sink, can't you? I'm bad at this. And now with the jetpack, I'm using the jetpack in between. Oh, no. So just like a quick press of both, maybe. Nope. Now I'm using the jetpack. Okay. Just give up while you're behind, Ilana. Ah! I can't... This letter's always hard for me to grab. I don't know why. Chugging doggos. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I didn't do it. Okay. Give me this stupid thing. Let me buy it so I can immediately regret it.
Cyber wagon unlocked. While creating this, I did not cheat with the width, height, or length. I was able to achieve great capability within the same dimensions and same weight as a normal wagon. Part of this is the fundamental design change. I moved the mast to the outside of the truck. You'll love riding around in this thing.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, boy. No. Heck that. No.
It's the worst. It's literally the worst.
I tried to go left and it was going right, chat. I told you.
I did it for the achievement, Squid. I did it for the achievement. I will do anything, almost anything for an achievement. You saw my quadfecta of misery. You saw my quadfecta of misery. Diplomace. I tortured beavers to get an achievement in Timberborn, okay? At this point, is there anything I won't do? All right, I'm sitting down. Apparently, I've been standing for 41 minutes.
I like the color scheme. Heck yeah.
Thank you, Mortuous. Me too. I went with something a little different this time. Purple. And white. I think it's cool. 42 minutes is the limit. I think so. We have the answer. Might be. The answer! More ways than one, huh? Y'all, this game's so good. I gotta stop, though. I gotta stop. Because it's time for me to go hang out with my family and maybe spend a little bit of time on dinner and reading and things away from the computer. Purple and black is my favorite combo. Heck yeah. Yeah, with the purple name and like dark mode. I could see it, Mortuous. Heck yeah. The Secret to Life universe and everything, and also Satisfactory, apparently. Standing in Satisfactory, 42 minutes. If you're hanging out on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe. I have an entire playlist of Satisfactory, I should say, which includes this entire run, everything that I've streamed. So if you're curious about my progress to date, you can definitely catch up via the playlist on YouTube. I do have 41 hours in this playthrough, 42 almost. Not all of that is on stream, but a lot of it is. So lots of fun Satisfactory content. Or as my kid calls it, Cities Factory. In this case, yeah, we got a bit of a city going. I'll give him that. We got a city going. In fact, do you know what I didn't do? Real quick. Oh no, I didn't stop. I was gonna stop and then I didn't stop. A little teaser. We could start researching trains next time. Very exciting. Pet the doggos again? No, I just wanted to see what was up for the next research. I'm not going to pet the doggos again, but I think offline I might work on like upgrading some things, maybe dabble with improving our copper factory, so that way we're making more copper sheets. It probably could also be useful to be making more rotors, more copper sheets, more rotors. We are producing a lot of motors though, so maybe by splitting the rotors, I'll be okay. I don't know. There's lots to be done always in this game, but that's part of what makes it so good. Hopefully we won't fizzle out. We'll take our time with it. We won't, try to rush ourselves too much, so that way we keep at it over the long haul. I do play a lot of games here on the channel, mostly indie games and definitely primarily management and automation games. So like I said, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Twitch viewers, I am going to be fighting someone for us to raid into, so stick with me. YouTube, we'll see you tomorrow. 10:30 a.m. Eastern time is when I usually go live on YouTube, because I gab with Twitch chat for a little